me see. You tell me you love me, but you're always hurting me. I try, Lord, I try, but you always do me wrong. So I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling in this song. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind and leave things be. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind, baby, call on me. My mama always told me, you're a beautiful girl. Find a man who loves you, who would give you his whole world. I'm tired of trying, Lord, just to make you understand. I just wanna be your woman, and I want you to be my man. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind and leave things be. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind, baby, call on me. Baby, I just want you to consider me. Stop thinking about my feelings when you do things hastily. I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying just to make you understand, but you're just so complicated. I'm doing all I can. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind and leave things be. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind, baby, call me. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind and leave things be. Why can't you keep things simple, baby? Quit changing your mind, baby, call me.
Off, huh?
Oh my, yeah. That is awesome blues in my blood. And Tiffany and Eric are here. Tiffany Pollack and Eric Johanson. Wow. Thank you for coming on the Hoo tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Little party line going on. Are you both down in New Orleans right now?
Yeah, I actually thought I was going to be out of town this weekend, so but yeah, we're both in New Orleans.
Oh, all right.
Got you down the Bayou way. Now, being a Packer backer, I got to ask you, Brett Favre down there in Mississippi or Louisiana, any love, any run into Brett Favre ever?
Honestly, if I saw him, I probably wouldn't recognize him because I don't like sports.
No, I always kick off a little bit of cheesehead because I'm in the Milwaukee area. And again, thanks again. Keep it simple. And let's talk about, your family and talking about family, Packer love and Packer, family just in general. Blues in my blood, Tiffany. That is your family. Tell us about your amazing journey and how you ran into Eric and all that.
Well, I was adopted at birth, and I always knew that I was adopted. My family was very open about it, and I always wanted to know about my mom. I was always very hungry for that information, and so as soon as I was old enough to start looking, I did. And I didn't really start actively looking until probably age 22 or 23. And I found her when I was 25. I had put my name out on a bunch of, this was kind of before like Ancestry.com and like all that kind of stuff. I put my name online on a bunch of Catholic adoption registries. And that's how my Uncle Charles eventually found me, through that and a mixture of that and MySpace at the time. And so we kind of found each other that way. I was actually friends with my Uncle Charles on MySpace for probably a year and talking to him for probably a year. And he knew that I was his niece, but before we ever, like, confirmed it. It was so funny.
But, the family roots, that's getting to, because then you found your mother, and through that, through your singing, as we were talking before the show, you could just tell that the gifts that you had, and then it always happens that the talent falls from the tree, should I say. The apple doesn't fall, and also doesn't the talent, because you have quite a journey in your family with Eric. Yeah.
It was definitely like really learning the difference between nature versus nurture kind of thing, because my family that raised me, none of them are in the least bit interested in music or inclined at all. Mm-hmm. And I just had this need and this drive to create. And I mean, as soon as I was in front of an instrument, I was trying to kick out notes and writing songs. So I just have always wanted that and needed that.
Right.
So finding my family was like the missing link.
It was. And now, Eric, you guys got together. This was kind of a big family thing. And these songs that you have, Keep It Simple, Blues in My Blood, Memories to Forget, Diamonds on the Crown, are already in the Roots Music Report and all over the place. Compliment you on all that great stuff, my friend Eric.
Yeah, thanks. It was a lot of fun to, do the album and kind of just collaborate together on different songs, and it's been great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun working with Eric. We've played a couple of gigs, before, and just like, at family jams and stuff like that, but we never wrote together before this album, so that was definitely a fun, cool experience.
And your album also has a lot of different soul. I mean, the tune that you have Michael in there, that is for a soldier, I believe. You have 504 horns, I believe, in that jam, joined you along in a procession.
Yeah.
And,
Well, it's 504 horns. Our area code in New Orleans is 504,
Gotcha.
So a lot of people use 504, so it's not actually 504 horns.
Area code. But they were great additions to that tune for it just kind of goes with the whole New Orleans funeral band surge kind of theme.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, kind of that Mardi Gras thing that you have going down there. I'll tell you what, let's kick it off right now with the title track for everybody, Blues in My Blood. Tiffany Pollack and Eric Johanson is my awesome guest on Humagoo. Happy Friday night. Here we go, everybody. Thanks.
My daddy was a handsome devil. He had a chain 5 miles long. On everything a heart does dangle.
Hello, welcome back to the Who Magoo. Happy Friday night. Tiffany Pollack and Eric Johanson are here. Welcome back to the Who Magoo, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. We were just talking about all the big awards that you guys are up for, the Independents, and you were, Tiffany, you were at the Blues Awards with Betsy Brown and all the ladies from NOLA Blues and all that. Tell us about what's happening in your world with all those great awards you got going out there, Tiffany and Eric.
We're nominated for Best New Artist, and I believe it was Best Contemporary Blues Album for the Independent Blues Awards at the moment, and voting is still open for that. So nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And we're also nominated. 2 of the songs from the album were nominated for Independent Music Awards for the story song section, I believe it was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Blues Music Awards with NOLA Blue, and that was a lot of fun. But we weren't nominated yet for anything like that.
Oh, next year. That's next year where you're going to be.
Maybe. Yeah.
With this and everything. This is hot stuff, because I was telling you guys, this is my main core of jams when I'm rocking in the car. Because, I can pick up tunes from, Blues in My Blood is number 2 right now on the Roots. On the rock part, the rock blues, you guys are ranking at number 2 on that end. And you have 4 tracks that are always riding really high on all, the Keep It Simple, Blues in My Blood, Memories Forget. And now you have that cover coming up from the Stones that is just...
really?
Yeah. That's got in the Roots this last time, too.